Let me tell y'all something. You'll hear some men say that there is no us without y'all. I agree. You'll hear other men say, my woman makes me complete. I love that for you. But I feel like those statements just aren't even expressive enough to the true importance women have in a man's life and in this world in general. Because, let me tell you something. I believe if there were no women, if God did not create women for men, this world would have blew up a long time ago. Men would have found a way to destroy this beautiful planet eons ago. And the reason we are still on this planet is because of women. But besides that, women are the ultimate balance to men. And if you don't agree to that, you are a liar to yourself. Let's be real. And continuing on the topic of importance of women in a man's life, in this video, I'm going to talk about the ways y'all boost our confidence. And some of y'all don't even know these ways, these behaviors that y'all do to us that secretly gives us confidence, boosts our morale, makes us feel stronger. And as you know, this channel is all about understanding the mind of men, good men, decent men. So y'all need to know this about y'all good and decent men. Let's get to it. The first behavior from women that I want to talk about when it comes to secretly boosting a man's confidence is a simple yet effective one. Ladies, I call it the lean and grab arm stance. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to describe it, talk about it a little bit, and explain why it's so important when it comes to boosting a man's confidence. When a woman leans in and grabs her man's arm, it makes him feel needed in that moment. Now, depending on the situation that y'all two are in that specific moment, and whatever made you to lean in and grab your man's arm is very important, because in times of stress and moments of danger, a woman grabbing her man's arm is a confidence booster, because it sends him a signal straight to that man's brain that he is needed in that moment and that there is something that he needs to handle. The man's arm is one of the symbols of strength when it comes to the man's body, and you grabbing that sets off an alarm in his head that something needs to be done on his part in that moment. I'm not trying to sound like a scientific, biological scientist here, because I'm not even close. But what I'm speaking on is personal experience and personal feelings, how it feels to have my arm grabbed by a woman that I'm in love with. And just think about this. When little kids are nervous or scared, they run to their parents and they grab their arm. And if they are too little or too short to grab their arm, they run to their parents and grab their leg. That is a sign that they need you in that moment. When a woman does this, the same thing applies. So you must know that that simple little action is way more important than you may even know. The next behavior that women do to their men that secretly boosts his confidence is grabbing his hand when he is leading you. A man leading in his family is an important aspect of family development, love, relationship, fatherhood, so many things. A man must lead. But another important aspect when it comes to a man leading is having someone, especially you as his woman, accepting his lead. A man cannot lead if his follower does not accept his leadership. A man cannot lead if the person he's with does not want to be led. A man cannot lead if the woman he's with doesn't want to be led by him. So when his woman holds his hand willingly and confidently while he is leading in whatever situation y'all are in, that shows him that you approve his leadership. That shows him that you are accepting his protection. That shows him that you are confident in the decisions that he will make in order to lead you in your family, if that applies. A woman, or anybody for that matter, who does not accept someone's leadership is not going to hold their hand willingly. So holding his hand is a sign that you are with him, and that you respect him, and that you love him, and that you are confident in him, which, as you can tell, boosts a man's confidence tremendously. Another behavior that women do to their man that secretly boosts his confidence is when she looks into his eyes in moments of needed confirmation and uncertainty. Let's just think about this on a different level, right? Say, for instance, you're in a group, a class group, or school group, and y'all are doing a project, a group of 4 or 5 or whatever. 4 of that 5 never pays attention in class. They don't even want to be there. But in order to pass this grade that they're in, this group has to pass this specific project. So as I said, 4 of 5 don't want to be here, don't want to listen, not paying attention to nothing in class. But they know they must pass this project in order to go to the next grade. The one person that I didn't bring up, let's just say, is a genius. He loves school. He loves the class. He loves education. He loves doing his work. He always pays attention. He does his homework. He knows all the answers, and he knows all the answers for this project. I'm pretty sure that's a sucky situation for him because he's in a group of people that don't want to be there. But he's serious about his education, and he's serious about passing this project. So on that last day, the project is due. Y'all have to present this project to the class and to the teacher. What is the first thing that you think those 4 individuals are going to do? They are going to look to that one person who does their work, who's educated in this subject, who wants to be there, who is serious about this. They are going to look to him because in this moment, this is a moment of danger. This is a moment that they may fail their grade because they did not take this project seriously. But they know that this one person, they have all their confidence in. He or she is serious about this project. The other 4 are looking to this person for help in this moment because they know this person can. They have the confidence in this person to bring it home. So let's bring it back to when it comes to the dynamics between men and women. When a woman looks into her man's eyes in these moments of danger, when confirmation is needed, moments of uncertainty, peril, confusion, that is a sign that she needs him. That is a sign that she is confident in him to make the right decisions for both of them. That is a sign that as his partner, she is passing off a responsibility to her partner because they are a team. That woman is looking into her man's eyes is a sign that she knows she is not alone in this situation, and neither is he. So when a man looks and sees that she's looking at him for confirmation, for a solution, that will boost a man's confidence because he knows he has to get something done right now. He knows it is go time. He knows he must get something done for his lady because let me tell you something. Someone who is not confident in someone is not going to look to them for guidance or advice or help or assistance because they know that person cannot help them. And if that person cannot help them, why would they look up to them? Why would they look towards them? It's not going to happen. Another behavior that women do that secretly boosts a man's confidence is when she kisses him on the forehead in times of anger and frustration. Now, this is an interesting one because as a man, I know when I'm angry or when I'm frustrated, I don't need no more confidence. In fact, I'm overloading in confidence. I feel like I can lift the whole earth in my hands because I am that angry or I am that mad or I am that emotional in that moment. Like if I get any more confident while I'm angry, I might just go outside and start lifting cars and throwing them like the Incredible Hulk. That's how I feel in that moment, right? But honestly speaking, from a sober mind, I know that it's fake confidence. That's not real confidence. You can call that more ego or undisciplinedness. When we are raging and angry, it may feel like confidence, but it's not. So when his woman kisses him on the forehead, it could be even a slight peck. That can calm a man down immediately. Just that simple action can create a change to change his whole attitude. That simple action of affection and love can insert and spread love throughout his spirit in that moment. And as this process happens, he is calmly slowing down his heartbeat. He is starting to get less angry and mad. He is starting to think less of the situation at hand. He is sobering up. That is when true confidence starts to come into his mind. When he has a sober mind, a clean mind, a calm mind and spirit, That is when a man is able to think about the proper solutions of whatever he's facing in that moment. That is when a man is able to listen to his woman as she tries to talk to him and to give him a solution to his current problem. That is when that confidence is truly possible to start. That will most not likely happen when a man is raging. That simple kiss on the forehead started this whole process. If it wasn't for that simple action of love and understanding, that man could have gotten in a worse situation and been in a bigger problem. But a woman showing that yet again, simple action can change a whole man's trajectory. As you see in this moment, confidence came later on in the process. It did not come immediately. There had to be something to happen, a chain reaction, before his confidence started. But it still had the same result of that man being more confident. There are so many signals and subliminal messages when it comes to body language. And in this video, I just wanted to convey those messages in the simplest way I possibly can. Because a lot of people like to talk and they like to champion quotes and like to champion things that must be said in order to have successful relationships or get a man or get a woman. But that is not the whole recipe. Action will always speak louder than words. And as you see in this video, your actions towards your man can have such a huge effect. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And one thing I want you to do is pay attention to your man's reactions when you do these certain things. I don't have to tell you these things are true. You'll see for yourself. Peace and blessing. Goodbye.